Who makes reviews of winter snow avalanche shovels? I guess I do. What's going on, friends? Rob here with Untitled One. Thanks for clicking that watch button. I'm making a really quick shovel review for those who are looking to buy a snow shovel. Whether you're a ski operator that you need to dig out for avalanches, or if you're just a winter camper like I am. I was doing some research on these kinds of shovels, found very little information, came across this one, looked very appealing, but the reviews I found weren't very good. No offense, so I decided to do one myself. So if you're looking to purchase the Mammut Allugator Light Avalanche Snow Shovel, this is the review for you. Now I realize that this review isn't for everybody, because not all of you camp in snow. You may camp in the winter, but not necessarily in snow. You could be down in Florida or Arizona or something. But for those of you who do have these snowy conditions, this shovel is amazing. It is meant basically for snow, not meant for gravel or dirt. You know, it doesn't have, a point, and it's not hardened steel. This is meant for light duty snow. And what am I doing? I'm just piling up snow for no particular reason. So why is a snow shovel like this needed for winter camping like I do? A couple of very simple reasons. Depending on where you're camping, a lot of the times if it's deep snow, you gotta dig out the fire pit. You gotta clear off picnic tables and benches. And more importantly, if it's deep snow, you have to dig through the snow for your tent pad. You might have to dig a trench between two trees to hang your hammock if the snow gets too deep. Now, if you're in a winter situation with a lot of snow and you don't have a shovel, you're really gonna wish you had one. First things first, this shovel is approved by the UIAA, which is also the International Mountaineering and Climbing Federation. Now, UIAA stands for something French, like United Associations, something like that. I'll put it right there for you to check out. But it is rated to rescue people from avalanches. This is a light duty shovel, but it's meant for some heavy duty avalanche rescue work. Some overall specs on the shovel as a whole. The weight on it total is 1 pound, 1 ounce, or 17 ounces, or 481 grams. The extended length total is 29.5 inches, and it'll pack down while still being assembled to 21 inches, which is a pretty compact size, easy to pack and easy to carry. Let's take a look at the individual components of the shovel. Now, the blade, which is detachable, which makes it even more packable. It's made of anodized aluminum. It's not tool steel or anything like that. So it's not meant for hard use. It's not meant for the rigors of construction. Snow, absolutely. Worst case scenario, an avalanche, maybe some light sand, but this is not something you're gonna take for hard use. Now, it weighs 9.6 ounces, the blade by itself, or 271 grams. It's 9.5 inches long, 8 inches wide. And it's got that black anodized coating on it to make it look cool. So let's break down the handle portion of the shovel. I'm going to remove this section here. It's got a little T-grip, a little T-handle. It helps with grip and it helps with leverage. Now this handle is 3.5 inches wide, 1.5 inches high, and it's 1 inch thick. Now all the tubing is oval to help with structural rigidness. It's 1.8 inches high and 1 inch wide, creating that oval. And the entire handle section here, it's 10.5 inches long from the T-grip to the end. And this piece weighs 4 ounces or 112 grams. And the entire shaft section by itself is 13 inches long. Still an oval shape. What I really like what they've done is they plugged up the end that goes into the shovel, so while you're shoveling, it won't fill up with snow, which is pretty nice. Weighs 3.4 ounces or 96 grams. Comes in orange, a couple of different colors too. I just chose this one. And as a side note on the handle length, because you do lose a little bit of length right there, while it's open, from the blade all the way to the tip is 20.5 inches. Once closed, the handle from the blade all the way to the tip is 12 inches. Just in case you were wondering. So now, as far as packability goes, it's a pretty short form factor for what it is. Now you can usually just put it on the side of your pack, nestle it down into your water bottle holder, cinch it down, and you're good to go. If you don't want to carry it on the side, you can stuff it in front here. Easy enough. And if that's not good enough for you, you could always take it apart, shove the blade into your front little meshy pocket here. Now that's out of the way. And as far as the handle goes, you can stuff it in there with it. You can put it on the side. You can put it in your pack. It'll fit anywhere you need it to be, especially if it's just going to be strapped to the outside of your pack. So a lot of options when it comes to just packing it. One of the things that I find pretty nice about the blade is it's got a straight back. So if you're digging a pit, let's say if you're going to cowboy camp and you want really straight, square edges, that back will help you get a nice straight edge through the snow. And this shovel, it's not cheap. At the time of this review, it's right around $64.95, whether it's at REI or on Amazon. Now, do they sell shovels like this for 15, 20 bucks on Amazon? Absolutely they do. Will they do the same job? Most likely. I just really like quality equipment that I know won't fail me. And if it's approved by the UIAA, it's got to speak to its durability. So take that for what it's worth. So that's about it for the Mammut Alligator Light snow shovel. If you have any questions on it, any comments, leave those comments down in the comment section. I read all of them and I answer all of them. So you may as well just leave your 2 cents. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you joining me out here in this winter wonderland. We'll see you on the trail.